Good day. Hail to the warriors who heed the banner's call. Welcome, people. Welcome, my warriors. It is time for more Neverwinter Nights. I was actually sitting here playing Neverwinter Nights on my off-stream character. But I realized I won't be cooking dinner for a few hours. So instead of waiting and maybe streaming after dinner if I have the energy, we're gonna stream now. And yes, a big cuddly floof of an animal companion sounds great. It's Eliminator. I think personally I would choose a familiar. But, I mean, I put the options between those three because I think they're all three good options. Fully rested and ready? Hello. You really want this? Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright, let's have a look at my journal. Search for the cult. Oh god, so much text. Basically, get into the host tower. Alright. I guess just go places and see what happens, eh? Like Colmar's fantabulous contraptions and magical errata. Magical errata? That seems weird. That is a weird name for a business, and we're gonna go and see if we can buy anything. Who knows? He might have a bag of holding. Another store with a stone guardian. Stone golem guardian? That seems like a good idea.
There. Come in, come in. Take a gander at my various wares. They may be depleted from the war, but I've still a variety to knock your knickers off.
Who are you, good sir? The name is Colmar, purveyor of the magical goods and inventor extraordinaire. Oh, inventor extraordinaire. I'd be more than happy to show you my most recent invention if it wasn't broken. What invention is that? I finished it only a week ago. My finest work, in fact. Named it the Fantabulous Contrapulator. Not too much, do you think? It has the ability to turn out any number of fantastic magical potions, a wide variety according to customer specifications. I would have made a fortune had cruel fate not intervened. Picture this. There I was, sweating away at the final touches to the Contrapulator, eager to show it to my jealousy-filled colleagues and end their mocking once and for all. Suddenly, a crash. Hideous, undead creatures stormed my secret laboratory, shredding everything they found, including my beloved invention. I tried to stop them, but they were too much for me and awfully intent on taking a bite, if you know what I mean. So I ran for it and barely escaped through a magical hole I always carry with me. Ah, alas, I cannot go back to my lab until all this fuss is over, and my invention is ruined. Ah. Well, can I ask you some questions about this invention of yours? Well, I'd certainly hesitate to reveal the details of my patented theories on magical physics, but otherwise certainly, ask away. Could your machine be fixed and used? If you want to try, you're welcome to. It would be quite a delight to return to my lab and have my machine once again intact. From what I remember, the ghouls ripped some of my levers. The machine is otherwise intact, so I would wager if all 4 levers were fixed, the machine would work just fine. It only has enough fuel in it for, maybe 30 potions or so. I won't be able to synthesize any more fuel from the sewage until spring runoff, just so you know. But how do you use the machine? Well, were the machine working, it would have 4 levers, each one to add degree of elemental essence into the mix. A pinch of fire, a dash of earth. Either pull the lever or leave it in place. Once you have all 4 levers set, pull the chain to start the potion creation. Use the levers properly and mix the right elements, and poof, instant potion. Healing, invisibility, giant size, hair restoration, you name it. Aren't I a genius? I like this guy. Also, he's using the same portrait that I use for my gnome druid. The exact ingredients for which potions, however, well, I hadn't time to determine that yet. Please do be careful and don't break the chain if you pull it. It's quite fragile. Alright, well, where is this laboratory of yours? Hehe, normally I wouldn't tell anyone where my secret lab is, but I suppose it doesn't matter now, does it? It's down in the sewers, and no doubt in quite a state of disarray. If you find it, don't think less of me for all the mess. Oh yes, be wary of all the ghouls down there too. Don't know where they came from. A humble genius, yes. I'd like to ask you something else. Can I see your merchandise? I'm a little low on cash. Look what I found! Look what I found! I somehow figured a magic shop might be likely to have Bag of Holding. Well, it doesn't matter if I find anything else. This was way worth it. I got a mission. And I got Bag of Holding. That was your first Bag of Holding. Ooh, harsh. Especially with low strength. What am I wearing? Of Horus Ray. That's a +3, right? Yeah. +3 chain shirt, basically. So you're not gonna have anything to compete with that. Any interesting rapier-like weapons? Rapier +1 and +2. I'm already using a +2. Interesting bows. Composite longbow +2. I don't have the strength for that anyway, so it wouldn't matter that it's composite. I think I have all the scrolls and potions I need. Periapt of Wisdom +2. Nah. Care of Protection +2 would be good. That's what I already have, so we're kind of settled on that. Ring of Clear Thought +2. That's intelligence, right? Yeah. Who needs intelligence? Ring of Scholars. Oh, right. That's a Ring of Insight, except it gives light as well. Nobody cares. And I don't need healing kits. Do I need to sell anything, actually? No, I sold everything I needed to sell at the temple. Alright! Well, that was good. Now shush. I'm not gonna break into this man's private quarters and rob him.
It's done. No can do.
Because the door's locked, so I can't. See, I'm honest when I don't have any other options. Have you know that I do not know what is behind the door, and I have a knock spell. Locks every door that isn't plot locked. I guess that door is plot locked then. Plot lock. What was I looking for? I guess I just want to take a... Good, I'm very good, I'm kind of chaotic. Buffs. Good. Skills are kind of shit. 15 concentration though, that's good. I wanted to check something before I continued, but now I forgot what I wanted to check. Why? Because you're not a lootomaniac? How can you play this and not be a lootomaniac? These words you're saying, they make no sense. It's like you're speaking some kind of strange foreign language.
Better than you have fallen before me. You'll find your death here.
It's done.
You guys need a hand? My charisma, you don't need money. Because you get everything very cheaply.
Okay, dokie.
Well, you are a sorcerer. You should have ludicrous charisma. What is your charisma? Let me guess.
It's done.
Currently you are running around with charisma 21. Once items have been taken into consideration. How'd I do?
Okay, dokie.
Alright, I guess that didn't need lockpicking.
Okay, dokie. It's done.
Oh, it's done. Oh, ooh, Boots of Striding +1. That's like +1 Constitution. Now, I'm wearing Boots of Striding +2, so they're no use to me, but they're gonna be worth a couple hundred gold, I think. Earth's Quarter. That... God damn it, I'm trying to figure out what to do.
Die!
Go away. Finish the game. Target Undertide. I guess what it ended with, including gear? 24. Tower itself. Okay. So that is front entrance. That's well guarded, and the smart entrance is. Fireball. Level 3 spell, so that's going to be good. Your base stat was 18 or 20, but you had +7 for gear. Oh, jeez. I'm surprised you could get that. As high as you could, as you should. I'm surprised you could get a +7 bonus. Six, 10 +6. Oh, I don't. Dummy attack. +2 hat and +5 cape. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. What surprises me is that those two stack with each other. That surprises me. I would have thought you would only get the highest of those two. But yeah, pumping your charisma as high as possible is a very good idea as a sorcerer. So we won't see Undren Tide for a little while. We're not gonna see Undren Tide for a little while because after the base game, I'm going to go into something else, but then I'm gonna start putting Undren Tide on the polls. So it's going to be at least one other game before Undren Tide. A Bugbear Hero. What I think of his heroics. There you go. Okay, so Flame Strike might have been a little bit of overkill there. Especially now that we have a shaman casting spells. Already on.
I will win the day!
Roar! They're getting shredded. Let me get over here. Check out. Seeing one? Okay. It's locked. Fix that.
It's done.
Critical wounds. I have plenty of those. Kitty's taking a little damage though. So since we have one too many. The kitty. There you go. Good kitty. Bullets. You could use those on my druid. Most of the time, all he does is stand on the back line, firing his sling.
Okay, dokie.
New game of Undren Tide, you play druid? Plan on shapeshifting a lot? Already missed the high persuasion. I'm only up to level 5, but I'm having fun with druid. As my druid. I've only just gotten wild shape. I'm surprised though, why did you make a new character for Undren Tide? Because I plan on just continuing with Alandra here. I plan on playing her all the way through base game, Undren Tide, and Hordes of the Underdark. I think Potion of Lesser Restoration belongs here.
Okay, dokie.
Is that... too high level for Undren Tide, isn't he? Underdark. I think a new character in Underdark automatically gets leveled up to level 15. But I think Undrantide scales. I think if you take a higher level character into Shadows of Undrantide, it should scale up so it's appropriate for the character. Because being able to carry over the same character was one of the whole selling points. But hey, nobody says you have to, and if you want to play a new character and explore the druid class, I mean, who's gonna stop you? Oh no, a trap! Oh no! No acid damage. This ring that I got from banishing the demon and returning the spirit, the guardian spirit, to the Temple of Tyr, this ring has been so good to me. Still fun trying different... Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's kind of why I have an off-stream game. Just to try something different. Because instead of a slightly fighty, wisdom-based caster, I decided to go over and play a slightly fighty, wisdom-based caster. It's gonna be a paladin? Ooh, I know you love them pallies. Oh dear. Hold on. What do I favor? You get faith. Now we go to work. Ooh, ogre bodyguard, not just any ogre. Is it monk with your shapeshifter? So monk druid, interesting. I've heard of that combo before. I've never tried it out myself, but supposedly it's pretty good. You probably can't do it in Neverwinter Nights, but I've heard of things like, oh, I shapeshift into a gorilla and then I use the gorilla's high strength to do monk kung fu. Madness like that.
No can do.
Now what was the deal with this statue? Oh boy. The inscription on the shield reads, "Beware, the gods as our witnesses, from this day forth, the entrance to ancient Illusk shall be sealed. Beneath this house, 3 wards guard the gates forever, confining the unholy evil of Volaron the Damned within. The ancient texts speak of a hero from the south that will break the seals and forever rid the world of the horror within. We pray that the seals will hold until that day comes." Not sure which shifts are available yet. I know Brown Bear is one of them, because that's the one I'm using on my druid. Brown Bear, I think there's Badger, I think there's Wolf, or maybe Dire Wolf.
It's done.
Also, we just stumbled smack dab into a side quest. Because we're not gonna take down one of the High Captains. We're gonna fix whatever's lurking beneath this house. Oi, there's a locked door. Go unlock it. But I think which shifts are available changes as you level up. The higher level druid you are, the stronger shifts you can take. Hello, Skull Warrior.
I will win the day!
Evil gods, the first seal. Oh no, my buffs were off. Felt like that was rather quick.
I love this part.
Good thing I had to have good AC. Let's try to turn undead. See what he says. Doesn't care. cast on him. Could cast a Cure Critical Wounds on him. That'll do a nice spot of damage. Instead of casting anything on him, I'm gonna rest after this fight anyway. I am going to activate Battle Tide. Class called Shifter. Ooh! I'm not going for any prestige classes on any of my characters. I'm just using the base classes. Can't really give you a good reason. Ooh. That thing was worth 200 XP. Very nice.
It's done.
Skull Warrior's head. I bet you I'm gonna need that for something. Yeah, I'm gonna need to place it on the altar. Before we do that, let's rest up. First multi-class, you weren't tempted earlier. Now, if I were playing a sorcerer, I would be at least somewhat tempted to try out Dragon Disciple. What's the statue say? What foul curse befell this land when the gates of hell would not open for Volaron the Damned? Though Ilusk was brought to ruin, still his evil choked the very life from the land, and those that died at his hand will not sleep. Only the one who is destined to destroy Volaron will break the 3 seals. So have the gods decreed, so shall it be. And that someone is gonna be little old me. Investment. Darkfire. Get Stone Skin. You get Stone Skin. I get Stone Skin. Everybody gets Stone Skin. And also I get Darkfire. Honestly, I just want to talk to animals. I don't even do that as my druid. I haven't put any skill points into animal empathy, despite the fact that I'm playing a druid. There we go. Save. Now what happens if I place this head here? The seal has been broken! Arf, arf! God. Let's try the lever.
Woo-hoo!
What happens if I do this?
To victory!
I'll save you, Tommy. I do wish there was a setting somewhere where I could tone down the hyper-aggression of my followers. Just a tiny bit. Ooh, a +2 bastard sword. I think it was more combat-oriented. Animals are such... Yeah, Animal Empathy is basically like a Dominate Animal spell, except with a skill check. There's gonna be a trap here. Tommy's not spotting something. Oh, but that corpse turned into a zombie warrior! Give me my 8 experience points. How close am I? Oh! Oh, I didn't know I was that close. I am 198 experience points from level 12. That is very close. Zombie warrior again? No? Yes. Do, 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 do. Really like the ominous horns in this soundtrack. Yeah, no. No, 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 don't bash. Don't bash Kitty.
It's done.
Oh no, we're surrounded by zombies! I kinda wanna make a rogue duelist who just focuses on having a ridiculously high parry skill. Also because then if I have a rogue, I don't need to bring Tommy, I don't feel the need to bring him, and I can bring someone else, like Dalen Red Tiger. Or maybe the cleric lady. So instead of my party being cleric rogue, I can instead bring a party that's rogue cleric. You know, really shake it up. Or, you know,
Bring it on!
maybe bring a big burly beatstick of a barbarian. Oh, by the way, I've been wondering this. Does Shadows of Undrentide let you manipulate your followers' inventory finally? Can you manually equip your followers? Oh, I'm looking forward to that. It's so annoying not being able to do that in this. Ah! Fire! Fire! All that for a few lightning arrows. Give a few more pointers to behavior. Love that.
I will win the day!
Okay, now I'm almost regretting not going directly into Undrentide after this.
I love this part!
That was it. That was the experience I needed to level up. Oh wait, 12 is... I thought 12 was like, oh, I'm gonna get a few more spell slots, nobody cares. But no, I'm gonna get both an ability score increase and an extra feat. Tell your party members, help with locks unless asked. That's... That's a little annoying. Okay, level up, another level of cleric. Another point of wisdom. And I think we're good enough for concentrate at the moment. Want to put another point into lore, another point into persuade. Then we get a feat. What does arcane defense do? Pick a school. Get +2 to saving throws against the chosen school. That's really cool. Ooh, alertness is good too, but I have Tommy to kind of spot things for me. Extra turning, 6 additional times per day. Proved critical. Doubles the critical threat range of a given weapon. Already doubled, increased to triple. Oh. I'm very tempted to take improved critical with my rapier, because the rapier is already 18, 19, 20. So that's gonna be 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Threatens a crit. 15 plus. I think that's what I'm gonna go for. Let's see if there's anything else I really want. Mobility. +4 dodge bonus against attacks of opportunity. It's also really good. I would also consider that. Resist energy. Didn't know that was. I could get something like Scribe Scroll. I could create some scrolls for myself. Skill focus, spell focus. How much does skill focus give in this? +3 to 1 skill. Not very sexy. Toughness is of course 1 extra hit point per level. And focus. +1 to hit. Also be really good. But I think we're gonna get increased critical. Improved critical. With rapier. So I don't do a ton of damage, but there's a pretty good chance that I do double damage. Which goes from not a ton to, not bad. Alright, let's look at spell slots. We get another level 5 and another level 6. So the extra level 5, I just want a second Flame Strike because Flame Strike is fantastic. And my second level 6, I am honestly considering. I mean, Blade Barrier is dirty, but I'm honestly considering just getting another heal. Because heal is fantastic. Barrier 6 per caster level. It's gonna be 12d6. I think I'm just gonna double fist heal. Now here's the question. No, actually, it's best Blade Barrier. Do you choose direction? I think so, but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna unprepare summon creature, and instead I'm gonna start using planar ally. At least try it out. Can I rest here? Probably not. Oh, I can. You're gonna summon a planar ally. Does that actually have the same duration, or did I just kind of fuck myself? 1 hour per level. That's fine. That looks cool. A Hound Archon? Oh, cool. Oh, look at that boy. It's 3 attacks. 100 hit points. AC 24. Very good. 16 spell resistance. Just gonna pop him with a stone skin, and I think we're good to go. Oh, there's a trap. Oh, let's up this thing. Oh, Tommy fixes it. Now, Tommy, the trap, if you will.
No can do.
Get over here, then you can do.
Okie dokie. Ha! Woohoo!
Can I talk to this thing?
What is it you wish?
That's a lot of zombie warriors.
I will win the day!
That's gonna be another turn undead. How far am I off 13? I'm really far, right? Yeah, 12,000. Oh, that didn't even take care of all of them. These guys are pretty tough. Seems like there's something wrong with the Hound Archon's AI. Seems like it just wants to hide around a corner and fail at casting spells. Quartz crystal.
Okie dokie.
I am seriously considering going back to the tiger.
It's done.
Like, okay, you can cast all these buff spells, but how about you get involved in the fight? He hasn't done a single thing except stand around and buff himself.
Okie dokie.
You're fucking useless, mate. Oh, now you're gonna attack? Now that it's a chest?
It's done.
Ooh, potion of 8. Alright. Hound Archon, really cool idea, really fun idea. Hound Archon is fired. We are going back to Big Kitty. I mean, Big Kitty has some pretty good stats as well. Nothing wrong with Big Kitty. Big Kitty does more damage, has way lower AC, which I'm kind of sad about. Not really sure what I can do about that. Try an animated armor thing? Oh yeah, animated armors are good. But I don't think I have access to that as a cleric. I think that's a arcane caster thing. I'm not sure. Could be wrong. Here. A whole ass mummy.
To victory!
Where will the innocent guard this seal? Oh, bad. Alright. Battle tide going. Fallen hero. You get a flame strike. To hit myself with a critical. Cash. Cash is always welcome. Hero's hot. It's gonna be the next seal, but first let's check back here. Ooh, 23 negative energy damage. And then skeleton warriors. Struggling for lack of bags of holding in Undertide. Had this idea of strength when you shift. Whole thing is, oh, it's not right next to a shop anymore? Ooh, that's brutal. Oh. Here. Identified suit of armor.
Much. Lose some of it.
Identify it by using our ring. Banded mail +3. Nice, nice, nice. Here. Very slow the past 10 minutes. Oh, you poor thing.
To victory!
Oh, by the way, they kind of screw up a fairly central thing about druids in this. Because in the book, druids are proficient with up to medium armor. But druids are not allowed to use any armor that contains metal. So anything that contains iron or steel, they're not allowed to use. But in Neverwinter Nights, they can just use any medium armor. So my druid is running around in chainmail. That's the first time I've seen a trapped corpse. next level you're getting a strength boost. I mean, why do you think I wear this? Right. Heart of a hero. We need a hero to save us till the end of the night. Oh, he's gonna be dead and he's gonna be bred and he's gonna have skin that is white, pale like a corpse. We cut out his heart and we sacrifice on the altar. Doesn't quite work. An oversight. Yeah, me too. I'm just gonna go, oh well, my chainmail was made by finely carved woven links of ironwood. Or something. I don't know. But yeah, totally. I rested. Time to resummon. Man, I am really disappointed that the Hound Archon thing didn't work out. Not that I'm tired of my tiger, but it would have been really cool to run around together with a Hound Archon. That was not working out. A poop Archon. Well, I mean, Hound Archon, so he's a dog, so he was just busy licking his balls. Oh no, shadows. Okay, you guys go first. I don't want my strength drained. I'll support you! Haha! Here. Here, we want to go here. Tommy, where did you go? God. Okay, so what happens if I run here and do this? Kill a few of them, chase off a few others. I think I might just do it a second time. There one more alive? Oh, looks like that may have gotten killed. Critical, nobody needs it. Gold. Ooh. Identified quarterstaff. As soon as I open this sarcophagus.
It's done. Okay, dokie.
No break, kitty.
It's done.
Fire bullets and I'm just like that. All right. What is this stick? Still unidentified. Right? Identify it at a shop. important what quarterstaff is. Legions of the Sword Coast. Violently do not care. Some gold. Now, that I care about. Can always make me happy with gold coins. That counts in real life too, by the way. If you give me actual literal gold coins, I promise you I will be happy. And I don't mean the poxy chocolate ones you were thinking about, Salaminator. Because I know you were thinking about giving me those chocolate ones. Those aren't the ones I'm talking about. God, oh, shadow. Save me, minions! Oh god, they're coming from the other side as well. Ah, turn undead, turn undead! Reach target, maybe if I save, help Tommy. Always thinking about chocolate, don't impress me. Hey, oppressing people is my kink, don't kink shame me.
Here comes Halfling Death!
Kink shaming is your kink. Damn it! Countered. Alright, another turn undead to fuck over these mummies. Oh, I was just expecting them to run. This is so much better than anticipated. Chests full of gold. I can't complain. A trap. Shame on my pocket halfling for not spotting it. You think I'm far enough out of the way here that I can rest? No. Alright, fair enough. Press on. Oh yeah, there are enemies right over there. Looks like a zombie lord. Corpses that'll probably turn into zombie warriors. Oh, it was a mummy lord. Go straight for the mummy lord. Oh, you cast spells.
I love this part!
Get a shot in. Tiger who's scared. No, it's not. Don't you cast spells? Dead and deservedly so. All that for an empty chest. I am offended. I'm gonna get myself a fresh tiger who isn't scared of anything. Being kink-shamed is actually my kink, and if you think that's a stupid kink, by all means, tell me. Splendor, that'll get sold. I'm bad and I should feel bad about my kinks. Thank you! How much do I owe you? 20. Alright. I can swing that. 20 fresh, juicy, piping hot chops to be delivered next time I see you. I'll make good on that, don't worry. I'm not gonna leave you hanging. My tongue saying anything crap. Oh, I thought that was a chest. That's just something, a lid that fell off the wall. Okay. Gold. I'd like to get above 100,000. Huh? Where did you guys go? Oh, a shadow showed up out of nowhere.
I love this part!
Bunch of shadows seem to have showed up out of nowhere. Seems like this place might spawn them in. You think Tommy loves this part? Doing our lightning arrows, we are fine. I mean, this isn't the actual threat, this is just the stuff in place to keep anyone from messing with the actual threat. Oh, that still says Sir Anderson. I need to change that.
It's done. It's done.
Ooh, Cloak of Protection +3. What does that do? +3 AC? +3 AC. So if I were to put that on... Give me one more AC. Where am I getting 2 deflection from? So for some reason, this cloak that gives a +3 to AC only gives me 1 extra point of armor class, and I can't figure out why. But we're not gonna do that because it costs us 2 points to our saving throws. We're gonna lose 2 points to our saving throws here. Still pretty good saving throws, because we're going to put on this parry up of Wisdom +1, and now we have Wisdom 20. I forgot to do that when I leveled up. And what that means, I think, an extra first level spell slot. Let's go with Another cure light wound. An extra 5th level spell slot. Let's go with another flame strike. That's worth 2 points of my saving throws, I think. It wouldn't be if I was struggling for saving throws, but I have really good saving throws. So I want this. Here. Oh. Go there, please. Elemental guard. A whole bunch of shadows. Cast spell resistance on myself. Then I wonder how she feels about fire. He doesn't really care about fire. Acid water. Yeah, it seems like she was immune to fire damage. I was expecting her to take extra damage by fire. But I mean, she's made of water, so it's kind of either or. It's gonna be one or the other. By the way, Resurrection. Can I cast that and get Tommy back without having to go back for him? No, doesn't seem like I can. Alright, that's just money then. Blow up the altar. And then we pop back, because I am not going into ancient ruins of a dark, sinister civilization without my pocket rogue.
It was so strange.
Come with me. Mr. Priest of Tyr. Do some trading. That's 900 gold for a scroll of resurrection that I'm never gonna use. I wonder how much it costs to port back. This will be my first time porting back in this act. Curious to see how much it's going to set me back. 1,000. Buy that. Nega staff. Oh, that's the beholder staff that gives blindness. Yeah. Seen that one before. Bastard sword plus 3 banded mail. Hang on to the lever of stone, because I now realize that I need 4 levers. I now know what I need them for, so that's good. Let's talk to Tommy before we go anywhere. You don't have anything I want, do you? Oh. No, you don't have anything useful to me. Maybe some more arrows. Let's see. Fishing arrows. I'm never gonna use these arrows of the vampire. I'm keeping the normal arrows for really emergencies. Piercing arrows do what? Piercing damage? Get myself a stack of those. Go. That's all. Alright, now I just want to talk. Have any advice or suggestion? No. I was hoping I'd be able to get more of his story.
What can Tommy do for you?
I'd like you to level up. You'd be more useful to me with a little training. I'm always useful. Seeing as I've gained a bit of skill, though, let me sit down for a moment. Then I can show you what I can do now.
Eh?
Okay. So he is now... His will save is abysmal, and he's still blocked for dexterity, which is awful. Skills now. Disable trap, plus 15. I wish that were higher. That's because it goes off his intelligence and not his dexterity. Open lock, however, goes off his dexterity, so that's 21. Oh, he's fearless. Oh, no he isn't. Fearless just gives him a +2 bonus. But still, he has a +2 bonus. Still won't let me access his inventory. I really look forward to that in Undrentide. Might as well rest up. He ran the fight before last? Yes, he did. But here's the thing. Yes, he has a +2 to his saving throw, but his base saving throw for will saves is only 4. So all in all, he only has a +6 to fear saves, even with the racial bonus. By comparison, I just removed one of my items that improve my saving throws, so my will save is only +18. So I have 3 times the bonus he has, even with his racial modifier. Alright. Save here. How many HP do I have by now? 98. Not bad. Alright, what's it gonna cost? It was 50, then it was 150. I think now it's gonna double and be 300. Or maybe 500. Still only 150. I am positively surprised. Some of the hello, Mr. Morgue. Move so the tiger can. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Mr. Tommy, we have traps. To untangle. Well, I say traps, I should say trap, singular. Tighty gold. This is cunning, that is useless to me. I think at some point this had a bug where if you increased your intelligence right before you level up, you would get more skill points, and even though you lost the intelligence buff, those would be permanent. I don't know if that's a thing, but even if it is, I'm not gonna abuse that because that is some cheap-ass bullshit. I feel like I heard about it back in the day, but I never used it, and I don't know if maybe it was patched out. That warrior mummy. So a spooter. Give that warrior mummy what for with the flame strike. These mummies really don't like fire damage. And speaking of running, Tommy is running. I move his fear.
I love this part!
Oh, he's really excited to fight. Something up here was casting spells. Did that something come and join us? Oh, it's right here. Oh, it's Volaron. Yo, hold up. Now that did a lot of damage. I need some spell resistance. Then I need to cast heal on myself. Then I need to cast heal on Volaron because if he fails his save, he'll be at 1 HP. That failed. Okay.
I love this part!
And again. I was expecting to go through a bit more of a dungeon before I had to fight Volaron. Wasn't expecting him to be like right inside the door waiting for me. Let's get out of this fart cloud. Let me get over here. I think that might have been cloud kill. I know that in Temple of Elemental Evil, I found out I could do some fuckery with a character sheet switcheroo, max stats for all. Knowing it, yeah, exactly. Knowing it's an option annoys you. Me too. Ooh, this looks promising. Let's save here after the... Can you do anything about that trap?
It's done.
Odd, also unidentified. I have multiple unidentified items. That's going to be worth a potion of identify. You know what? Not be so wounded. Just in case something happens. Trap. Dead, that's gonna be like 200-300 gold. Yikes!
No can do.
Aid goes here. Can't do anything about this trap? What if I bring you closer? Really can't. Alright, we'll come back to that. And just a bunch of completely mundane arrows. Eleno Salatka. Alright, Tommy. You're my best suicide trooper. Go get him. Good boy.
Okay, dokie.
Ooh, and an unidentified tower sheet. A triple trap. Was it? Marks. I did not notice that at all. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Before I rest. Prayer is really good, and I almost never use Dispel Magic. How does Magic Vestment work again? Vestment. +1 AC per 3 caster level. Touched armor or shield. I'm just gonna rest because I want to test something. I want to see if I can cast Magic Vestment on my tiger. Because if I can that, then I'm gonna shift around my spell preparations to have a second Magic Vestment prepared. And then I'm gonna start buffing both it and Tommy. Kitty cat, come forth. Oh, what's this? Taken Burke's mansion with considerable casualties. Burke seems to have been in contact being called Volaron within the ruins of Ilisk. There's talk of treasure. Find him, kill him, and bring back all you can. All that you find to fund the war effort. Ha ha ha. Your men failed. Let's see if I can do... Hold on. It says AC 18. I can cast Divine Vestment on it. And spell failed. Alright. So no point in doing that. However, prayer is really good. So I think maybe... You know what, I have so much healing, I'm gonna drop Cure Serious Wounds to get a second prayer. That way I still have Dispel Magic if someone casts like Giant Growth or something on themselves. Yeah, that looks good. That looks very good. Yeah. That is to E. What is Greater Sanctuary? Death to death. Slays 1d4 worth hit dice worth of undead per caster level. So that would be 12d4. So that would be an average of 24 hit dice worth of undead. Oof. That is a nuke, but it has will negates, so anything really juicy would be able to save against it anyway. Do I really need 2 heals? I'm gonna try out Blade Barrier. Hurt me. I'm liking it. I think we're gonna stick with Blade Barrier, because that's gonna be a lot of damage. No, I could just point where it goes. I couldn't, like, angle it or anything. I think it just always goes so that it's, I guess, perpendicular to me, I think is the, correct term. Look at how long that keeps going. If that's going to be dealing damage every 6 or 10 seconds, that's... wow. Yeah, we're definitely keeping that. Alright. What is Soundburst doing? D8 point of damage, stunned for 2 rounds. That's still good. Is that illusion by any chance? No, it's evocation. Got a couple of silence. How long does that last? 1 round per level. That's good. Lesser restoration. I don't need... that little damage doesn't really matter anymore. It's that little damage I'll use level 0. I want to have another Shield of Faith. And another Shield of Faith, actually, because I'm going to make it a habit to cast Shield of Faith on the Tiger. That is going to be +4 AC right now. Going to help. Alright, final rest before we head out. Creature. Nothing. Final rest. Hopefully not that kind of final rest. Because if that's the case, then that also means this becomes my final resting place. By the way, his corpse was filled with arrows, which means someone killed him with arrows. I didn't fight anything with a bow in here. Or maybe he wasn't killed by the undead in here. Who knows? Anyway, we still have a High Captain to murder. Murder, murder, it is lots of fun. Murder, murder, keep going till it's done. Can kill them all with a knife or a gun. Murder, murder, keep going till it's done. Under trash. Oh, you're casting spells on me? No, not allowed. It's too bad I don't have strength 13. I'm actually getting to the point where I think I would get a lot of mileage out of cleave. I guess this is one of those zones where we just run around killing literally every encounter and then go back to looting and exploring.
Better than you have fallen before me.
I don't think so, buddy. Oh boy! Ogre Death Ward. That sounds dangerous. Have a sound burst. Stunned while my minions tear you apart. It's Kurth's lair. Well, I'm glad I came back here, just to prove that there's literally nothing here. Work. I don't recognize... What did it say? Priestess of something. I didn't recognize that deity. Like, I didn't recognize the name. It's not one I'm familiar with. But I know that it is a false god, because it is not one of the elven gods, so anyone who follows it is a pagan and must be slaughtered. So I'm doing the Lord's work in killing them. "27 arrows. That actually makes sense, because I think that corpse was left behind by an archer. Hey, I'm playing a cleric. Gotta expect at least a little bit of role-playing. Tommy's a little down. What's he down? 16? Yeah, I think that's 16. 16 means he gets to suck on one of the... There you go. Actually... A gold piece.
Okay.
Even if it's only a single gold piece, I will never complain about finding gold.
It's done.
I will happily be the vacuum cleaner that just hoovers up every shred of gold. I don't know what that reaction's about, Salaminator. I'm just role-playing as something that fits with my perception of religion. Also, I don't know why my words got so slurred there. To dangle myself a little bit to get them navigated off the boat so they don't get stuck. Because they are stupid. Dance of stunning.
It's done.
Simply stunning. Gold. Less. Never used those potions. I really should. The thing is, I have all these buffs, but most fights it's like if I want to throw out a couple of buffs, the fight is over before I'm done buffing. Just because the buffs I already have out make my party so beastly. Ah yes, my old nemesis, 3 barrels on a pier. How many of those do I have by now? 3 in this bag, 40 in this bag. Good. Can never carry too many of those. Alright, time to head inside. I think that was everything on the outside. It's extra buff with boss monsters. Yeah, exactly. Boss encounters is where I really go to town, buffing myself and my minions. I think it's time for a new slot. Enter! Hang a left first. Smell a trap. Do your job, halfling! But first... bunch of methods. Charge!
To victory!
I love this part!
Ha!
Ow.
Okay, dokie.
Things going on up there. Kitty, you need to get out of the way a little bit. Kitty, please. You?
It's done.
I took that lightning damage for a silver ring. Wow. Okay, let's see. 16... 11... 18... 16... 18... I don't have anything lower than serious. I'm gonna give everyone a potion of cure serious wounds. I would probably only be using cure moderate wounds potions if I had them, but I don't, so... The bookshelf? A book on Waterdeep. Nobody cares. It's a boring city. It's only like the poster city for the entire Forgotten Realms setting. Goblin Book Burner? What do we have here? What's going on here? Hello? Hey, what you want? Be busy. Go away. Busy burning books, I guess. In the book piles. I'm gonna loot as many book piles as I can. Not for books, though. Don't know why they're burning all the books, but... frankly... not really any of my business. Burke's Manual, what do we have here? This dusty tome is filled with tight script by a wizard who names himself Burke. By the writings within, it appears that this place was once his own home, and his experiments revolved around the creation of a permanent dimensional aperture through which he could summon and control planar creatures. The wizard notes several times that High Captain Kurth wishes to use the aperture for his own purposes and has become quite demanding. This made the wizard nervous enough that he jotted down some thoughts on how to close the aperture if necessary. He notes that he possesses a sphere filled with water from Celestia and a sample of abyssal metal elsewhere in his home. Placed together in the aperture, these would bring about the desired disruption. His only concern about doing such a thing is that the magic that controlled the planar creatures summoned by the aperture would also be disrupted, resulting in chaos. Would it now? Chaos, you say? Well, I'm not lawful good. Chaotic good. Chaos isn't a pit. Chaos is a ladder. Ooh, Ogre Warden. Ogre Warden? I'm gonna try to stun you. Oh, I'm surprised that worked. It was a Constitution save. Mad Science Dota, welcome! Your name isn't familiar. Have you switched names, or is my memory just shoddy? Auril. Chaotic Goog. Albert 1 goes in here. Prison key. Been here a couple of times. Oh, it's just my memory. I have this thing with my brain. I really think I might be mentally challenged in some particular ways because I've always had trouble with names. They don't stick very good. Anyway, I just want to emphasize it's nothing personal and you shouldn't take it as a slight. Need vitamin D supplements in wintertime. I take vitamin D supplements all year round. Also because I don't get out super much, so I don't get as much sunlight as I probably should. I'm very bad at being a potted plant. Anyway, despite my bumbling brain, I am happy to see you. How are you doing? I am doing quite well. Also, you call me a Danish bastard. That is actually technically true, as well as just true in general.
What?
You aren't here to punish me again, are you? I don't remember you from the army. Are you a prisoner here? Yes, I used to be in Kurth's army, but I tried to flee when he went insane. I suppose I should be thankful I'm even alive. Do you think you could free me, my lady? I appreciate some information first. Don't know much, my lady, but I'll tell you whatever I can. Just how did you end up prisoner here? I served as one of Kurth's soldiers from before this whole thing started. There aren't many of us left. Most of his army is made up of monsters and demons now. Born out of wedlock? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. My parents have never been married to one another. High Captain Kurth has gone mad. He'll do anything, kill any of us to kill the other High Captains. I tried to flee, to get away, and he caught me and threw me in here. Do you have any clues as to what might have caused his madness? No, not really. Although there was this fellow who visited the High Captain one night, now that I remember. Kurth called him Morgrim. All this business began right after that. Why wouldn't he just kill you? Killed plenty others, so I don't know. He said something about giving me to some demon, though. I don't want to think about it. What do you know about this place? Not too much. Whole place used to belong to some wizard, I think. The wizard has some portal that he could bring demons and such through, and Kurth wanted it. I guess the wizard wouldn't give it to Kurth because the High Captain had us invade this place and kill the old man. Tell me what you know about the portal. Kurth has brought a lot of demons through it. A lot of his power is connected to it in some way. Well, that's what I was told anyway by one of his mages. Makes you wonder what he did to get that kind of power. There's a library still around here that belonged to the wizard who made the portal. Maybe it could tell you more about it. I don't know. Would you be able to find your way out on your own? I think so. I'd rather die trying than sit around waiting for Kurth to let some demon eat me, or worse. Alright, flee to safety. Way behind me is clear. Thank you, milady. All I want is to be away from this war in this hellish city, and Kurth, I hope he gets what he deserves. Alright. That's fine. We saved a prisoner.
Okay, dokie.
And down, kitty. How are we doing for XP?
It's done.
10,000 to go. Which means we've gotten a little over 2,000 since we leveled. And unidentified armor goes in here. Container is full.
Can't carry this much. Lose some of it.
Did the game just tell me to lose some weight? Identified. This goes well. Oh, I hear some noise. It's about to get... Hello, Niffler. What is up, my friend? As you can see, I am just in the process of saving all of Faerun through applying Flaming Sword to the face. Here's some mercenaries. Priestess, I'm gonna go straight for the caster.
Survive!
I love this part! Woohoo!
Kitty's taking a little damage. Let's see what I have to give it back. How many? 30 hit points. 29 hit points. Probably gonna be my... Oh! No, 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 no. Don't have a cure serious wounds. Baking Christmas cake today with your friend Nalo. Nice! That does sound like a good time. Glad my canceling didn't completely ruin your day. Hang around all along. Might go play with Peloni. No worries. No worries. This might be overkill, but
You're...
Woohoo!
in the box, that's interesting. Someone was carrying something that used to be in the box. Kit. Kitty is taking some damage again. 23. That's not a huge amount. Guess I'll hit it with a healer's kit +1. Goblin. Oh, it's a Mephit. Go, kitty, go! Kill all the things!
Bring it on!
This is where the celestial water is. The sphere appears to be made of glass, although it is feather light and has a steady, unnatural glow to it. The sphere is filled with pure blue water. Whatever use it might have is unknown. Oh, I know what it is and what it does because I read the manual. Tommy, could you fix that trap for me, please, so nobody accidentally steps in it?
Aye, it's done. Here comes Halfling Death!
What in? Slightly more troublesome. Cunning. Getting a lot of those. Guess the game really wants me to be smarter. Before we go any further. 25. I'm really taking a lot of damage here. I hit myself. It's gonna take up divine power. I'm gonna use some resources. I have so many potions of cure critical wounds. Make myself one. Feed one to my kitty. This is pretty big. Prayer. Get a shield of faith. And these succubuses. Flame strike.
On your knees! Yeah! Ah! Ha! Yeah!
Stop charming my party.
I love this part!
Good job, Tommy. Here. The bottle in the center of the room is obviously a construction of magic. Its energy is being sustained in an artificial manner. Its purpose is unknown, but the aura it gives off fills the room with a dire chill and a sense of evil. Examine the portal more closely. The portal connects to one of the outer planes, most likely a layer of the abyss. It is used to regularly summon demons to this world. In your estimation, its energies seem incredibly sensitive to planar materials. The portal is definitely one way only. One cannot pass through it to the abyss, though demons seem to be summoned through it into our world on a regular basis. I need another item before I can shut it down. Maybe it's gonna be in here. In the bedroom. On Burke's corpse. A small piece of metal appears to be a token or coin of some time. It has absolutely no features embossed upon it, however, and its odd warmth and lightness suggests it is no ordinary metal. Burke's manual, that is the same book I already have. Now I can shut down the portal. Oh look, it's summoned an imp. Good. Go away. Put the smooth token in the portal, put the glowing sphere in the portal. As the sphere passes through the magical energies, it causes a violent reaction. The portal crackles and shudders and suddenly explodes with power, giving me 50 XP. 50 XP, which puts me at 68,808. Still a ways to go. We just stopped the flow of demons. We can be proud of that. Now let's go murder Kurth. Actually, dexterity decreased, poisoned, my buffs have worn off. Okay, I'm just gonna go down here to the holding pens, because I think that's far enough from any enemies, and we're gonna rest up. There we go. Did I miss that chest when I was here before? You know what? I suspect I may have. Go poke my head in it if it's trapped. Oh, but it does have a piece of Alexandrite and a Finger of Death scroll. Pull my Finger of Death. This one I think I did loot. Save right outside this door. Like we're in for a proper boss fight.
Okay, dokie. It's done.
Ho 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 and Merry Christmas.
No. Lord Pepe, you got it right the first time. It is indeed Fistmas. Thank you very much for the support. Thank you for the resub. How you doing, my friend? I am about to fight High Captain Kurth. Not to be mistaken for High Captain Kirk. I'm just gonna activate my War Domain powers and cast Battle Tide. See, I didn't even get to apply my buffs before he died, and this was a boss fight. Doing quite alright. Hope me and chat are doing well. I have the sniffles. I was getting sick yesterday, and I'm feeling better today, but I'm not 100%, but I think I'm just about over it. Trinity is quite a bit worse. She is coughing and sputtering in the background. But other than that, I'm doing phenomenal. Altar and a throne, as you would expect from any mad tyrant room.
It's done.
Thank you. Another prison key. Don't think I need more than one. Did I lose the prison key? No, I still have it. Don't need it anymore. Hello, Yvain.
Good business to you.
You aren't one of Kurth's soldiers, are you? You don't seem like the type. You a prisoner here? Yes, my name is Yvain, and Kurth has held me here by force ever since he took me from my home more than a week ago. Does this mean you would free me from this cell, my lady? Just how did you end up here? Kurth and his men raided my brother's home weeks ago, where I was staying. They took most of his wealth and burned everything. Then Kurth decided he would take me as well for his own. You. That is nasty. My brother pleaded for Kurth to let me go, but Kurth just laughed in his face. He said he would keep me for his pleasure, if he wanted to. That fiend said he would kill my brother if I tried to use my magic to teleport away. Been trapped here, forced to do his bidding ever since. Well, will you be able to find your way out on your own? No. How do I know you're actually a prisoner, that this isn't some ruse? I'm certainly no threat to you, and I've no reason to lie. All I want is to get out of this horrid place and for Kurth to leave my brother and I in peace. Please, my lady, could you not release me from this cell? I actually have the option of saying, I don't trust you! Time to die! I'm not gonna do that. Would you be able to find your way out of here on your own? I have magic that I can leave by, now that the wards on the door are gone. If you will allow me to leave, that is. Alright, you can leave. I can leave then? Oh, thank the gods! Kurth has been keeping me held in this cell, so I can't use my spells to teleport away. Now that the wards on the door are gone, I can leave on my own, if you'll let me. Thank you for releasing me, my lady. I am very grateful. Please find Illinwood when you have a chance. I'm sure he can reward you. And do it. Did you say do it to killing her? Maybe you'll run into this NPC at a later point then. That would be cool. That sometimes happens. Yeah, I'm chaotic good. I'm not chaotic evil. I mean, sometimes I'm a bit of an asshole and I like to be rewarded for my efforts, but I'm not just gonna kill random people. Just because I can. Well, Niffler, my character is chaotic good.
Okay, dokie. It's done.
What's this last thing? Captain Seal. Okay, Kitty, I don't need you in front of my screen right now. Yeah. There we go. I'm gonna put you on the chair. It's gonna be lovely. So, I was reading. Used by the High Captains to mark important documents relevant to city business. Oh, yeah, I think I need that to get into the host tower. Keep a pet halfling to open chests and stab people in the back? No. I mean, I could make an offer to our mutual friend Johnny Depp, but I'm not sure I could afford his services anyway. Oh, you meant in-game. Ah, yes, yes. Tommy Undergallows, I think it is? Yes, Tommy Undergallows is my, my trusty henchman. That is exactly what he does. Although the opening chests is nice, but I could always bash the chest to pieces. The stabbing in the back is nice, but I could always have something else to fight for me. The real important thing he does for me is this. He removes traps.
It's done. Okay, dokie.
I mean, the opening chests is nice as well, but I could just break most of them. The removing traps is, in my opinion, quite indispensable. This is a great game. I'm really looking forward to the expansion, though, Undrentide. I plan on playing through both expansions with this same character, just make it one long continuous story. But I'm not going to go straight into the expansions after I finish this. I'm going to go on to another game, and then at some later point we're going to come back and do the expansions, either both together or one at a time. I haven't quite decided on that. I'm gonna have a look at their playtime and see if it's gonna be too long if I do both together. Anyway, we are done here. What class am I playing? I am playing as an elven cleric. As per a poll I ran on the Discord for what race and class I should play. Cleric won. Elf and Dwarf were tied, so I did a roll-off with a d20, the only proper way to do it, and landed on Elf. And because I'm an Elf, I've decided to go for a low-strength, high-dexterity build, and I am weapon finessing with a rapier. I'm making a pile of heavy weapons and armor in a dungeon. Test. Die by weight encumbrance. Oh, you're just gonna pick everything up and then just lumber your way to where you need to be. Class. Right?
Hello to you.
Let's do business. First of all, buy all these scrolls off me. I'll no longer need this. This is gonna keep. So, what amulet are you going for? Set of the master? Hold on, something's up with Fidus. I'm gonna be right back. Alright, we're back. Something is up with Fidus. He's acting like there's something unpleasant in his mouth. But we just double teamed him and we couldn't find anything, so I'm gonna call the vet tomorrow. Because it just might be that he has, I don't know, a toothache or something. I mean, he doesn't seem to be, like, in a lot of pain or anything. If anything, he just seems annoyed. Identified. Read them after. I mean, I'm not sure it's a toothache. It might be something completely different, but... he's definitely acting like something's bothering him. Alright, let's see. Hideo's Kama. There are very few examples of known peasant weapons, as most were adapted from farm implements in the absence of real martial blades. By their nature, are nondescript. There are exceptions, however, and from the defense of Kyo Prefecture comes Hideo's Kama, created to bolster a group of farmers against marauding pirates. The farms survived, though Hideo himself, the architect of the plan, fell out of favor, having spent his fortune on the effort. Alright, Niddler, you have fun. +2 Kama with a +2 to parry, not bad. Male. Imaskari Shield. Often mistaken for relics of the ancient Imaskari civilization, these massive shields were actually used against them by their enemies. While large and unwieldy, they offered substantial protection against the spells of the mighty wizards of Imaskar. Those still in use today continue to be a thorn in the side of spellcasters throughout Faerun. +2 shield with 10 spell resistance, not bad. Rod of Terror. These twisted rods emanate an aura of evil even while inactive and fill all who gaze upon them with unease. They are capable of projecting a wave of unspeakable horror upon a single foe, filling even the hardiest souls with acute dread, and were certainly created for nefarious use. Allows you to cast Fear or Scare. Sell that. And finally, Staff of the Holy. The faithful teach that a Staff of the Holy is the will of a deity made manifest. While this is debatable, these items do tend to find their way to the hands of the truly righteous by accident or design. Still, the number of these staffs in circulation makes the miraculous origin theory somewhat unlikely. Can cast Aid, can cast Cure Light Wounds, can cast Cure Moderate Wounds. See what it's worth.
Hello to you.
Inclined to just sell it. Not worth that much, though. I mean, I guess I could keep it on hand for just a bit of spot healing here and there, but I feel like I already have enough, so no, we're gonna sell it. The funny thing is, that would be so much more useful for any class other than a cleric that doesn't have as much healing, but it's only usable by clerics. I think that's everything. Yep. Is everything done? I'm wearing the right rings. Let's talk to Aaron again.
We are fortunate that you have found the location of this cult, hiding amongst the wizards of Luskan's host tower. It is now clear how they possess so much power and stealth.
I have the seal that you need.
Excellent work, my friend. I have already managed to put together a forgery that will claim the bearer as an ambassador of Mulhorand. It is then a simple matter of moving the seal from one document to the other, as so, and it is done. This forgery then should allow you to bypass any guards at the bridge, as well as the magical wards. Once inside, however, I would not rely on it. Go then, and do what you must.
But... So I can pursue the cult now, but there is still another High Captain to deal with. So we're gonna murder another High Captain. Summoned and buffed. Oh no. Oh no, when did I last save? The game just crashed. Oh no. No hope. Seldom autumn saves. Yeah, autosaves suck. They are so rare in this game. Alright, looks like it was after the boss fight. So I just have some more trading to do. Not a big deal.
It's done.
Piercing arrows. Not those. Actually, here is there. Scroll? No. And no. Alright. Then it's the identification. Oh, it's on the ground inside the portal. Go.
Hello to you.
Don't need this manual. Go. Now to save or resting, rebuffing, and summoning. But before we do that, I am just going to go use the bathrooms. We're going to take another quick break. Don't go anywhere. I will be right back. Right, I'm back. For another half hour or so, then I'm gonna call the stream. So maybe we have enough time to kill another pirate lord. Let's see. I had a weird bug when playing this game. I was a coward, and while fighting a boss, portaled back to fetch henchmen. It's not cowardice, that's tactics. You're paying for it with money, which means, you know, it's not just a freebie. It is completely a legitimate strategy. The boss followed you into a temple. Now everyone in the temple just unleashed on that boss. Okay. I've not heard of that happening before. Very cool. Did I do all the trading? I think I did. It's time to rest up. But yeah, that's definitely some kind of a bug. Oh no! Somebody drank all my monster! So I want to go back to the brothel and show that guy the head of what was his name? Mr. Asshole. I'm gonna do a little bit of exploration. Would you know that? Just a random magic ring. Scum building? What am I getting myself into here? Locked. Guy who can deal with that.
It's done.
Hello, father. Oh, it said slum building.
Greetings.
Please, I have always been loyal to High Captain Kurth. Don't hurt us. Don't hurt me. Haven't we had enough? I am an adventurer looking for information. I don't mean any harm. I suppose you don't seem the bad sort. You just startled me so. With all the soldiers rampaging around, I assumed... Well, what did you want from me? Why are you here? What's going on in this city? Nobody knows for sure. Some weeks ago, the High Captains just started trying to kill each other. Each of them has their own army, and they've been fighting in the streets night and day. Buildings burned, people slaughtered, everything's falling apart. Worse, now that so many are dead, there's monsters come to the streets. Big rats and walking dead. Some say the High Captains use them for their armies, too. Is there nobody to stop all this? No? Who? Maybe the wizards. I don't know. Tell me about these High Captains. I don't know much about them. There was 5 of them, and they was all pirate lords, or used to be. They've gone mad, everyone says. Maybe each of them wants to control the city? I don't know, but they're killing everyone, and they don't care what happens to any of us. Could I ask you some directions? Sure. Where's the nearest inn? Oh, you don't want to stay here. Please, there's the Cutlass Inn. It's to the left of the main gate. They says it's still open. Did you want something else? What's around here? There's Miss Bella's. That's a brothel if you want to know. It's across from the gate. Not sure what else you'd want to see. You want something else? No. I'm gonna leave this man in peace. Careful on the streets. They'll kill you if you're spotted. The girl. I'm not even gonna rob these people. Ooh, I am gonna rob these people. Am I feeling well? Nah. Tiny bit sniffly, tiny bit coffee. I think once this stream is over, I'm gonna cook some nice hot dinner. Then see if I can persuade Trinity to watch a couple of episodes of Supernatural with me while we eat. We're just at the start of the Leviathan arc. We're in season... I'm not sure if we're in season 6 or early 7, but they've had... Yeah, they've basically had their first or second run-in with the Leviathan. Tower Bridge God. Okay, so that's where I'm going once I'm done with the High Captains. Good to know. Alright, Galron.
Okay, dokie.
Yeah, that was the guy with the baby, right?
It's done.
His husband. Yes. Hello, shady character. I'm always interested in talking to shady characters.
Can I help you?
What's your background there, lass? There's a lot of folks liable to stick a knife in it. Yeah. Oh no, calm down, kitty. Calm down, kitty. $207 out of 73. Tell me, to me.
Okay, dokie.
Kitty. Kitty, come to me here. Now, stay put. Ah, yeah, fuck. Okay, I have a solution for this. It's not elegant, but it'll work.
Ha!
Bring it on!
Oh, look, a chest. I wonder if it's trapped. No alarm bells going off.
Okay, dokie.
Is locked.
It's done.
I think that's the biggest pile of gold I've seen in a chest yet. I don't think I've seen over 100 before. Any more rat men need stabbing? That's a skeleton. skull skeletons. Them bones! Frostbite. Chest. Ooh. Juicy. Hello, Galron.
I greet you.
If there was still a guard in this city, I would have you arrested. Why are you here? Calm down. I don't mean you any harm. I suppose. I'm just not accustomed to visitors in these times. Either way, you were not invited. So what is it that you would like from me exactly? I'd like to speak to you about Yvette's baby. I see. Her baby, is it? Well, she may have given birth to it, so yeah, kinda. The child happens to be my blood as well. As much as I'm loath to admit fathering the girl upon that whore, I'll tell you the same thing I told her. Not gonna give the child up. I will not have that woman returning later with this child and laying claim to anything of mine. Besides, that brothel is no place for any blood of mine. Yvette doesn't intend to raise the child in the brothel. Perhaps that's what she told you. I wouldn't trust any word coming out of her mouth. The child stays. Be reasonable. Maybe we could work out some kind of deal. A deal, is it? Very well. Let's see how badly she wants her bastard back. Whether she can afford it. I've lost most of my wealth since this war began. You give me 1,000 gold pieces and you can have the child. Everyone wins. Won't give you more than 250. Ah, the beast has been an intolerable hassle since her governess died. Best I take what I can get and rid myself of the thing. Well, he certainly seems a fit father with that attitude. Give me a moment and I'll retrieve the child from where I've hidden her, just in case thugs like yourself barged in my home again. Here she is, then. Take her and be gone. If that wench knows what's good for her, she'll leave and I won't see her again. Look, baby! This infant human girl is less than a year old, swaddled in several small blankets. Currently, she is sleeping blissfully and is unaware that a stranger is holding her. No doubt for the best. Okay. So then I cast Flame Strike on the baby. No, I'm not gonna do that. As funny as it would be, I'm not gonna do that. No, I'm not gonna do it. Though this guy was an asshole, so I am gonna rob him. Oh no, lightning, that almost tickled. Ooh, a magic container. Here, put that here. Oh, box is probably heavier. No, it weighs the same as a bag. Okay, but what does it do? Magic bag. Pale imitations of true bags of holding, yada 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 yada. We read this already. A -60 bag. Yeah. Can't really say I need it. I'm probably just gonna sell that. Hello, Capacitor. Good to see you. We just bought a baby. And I resisted the temptation to cast Flame Strike on it for shits and giggles. What flavor? Human girl. So, you know, pretty vanilla. Anyway, I'm gonna save here because I changed my mind. Here's what we're gonna do. There is a baby on the floor. Now, life is tough, and this kid might as well get used to it right from the start, that life is tough. Oh, it won't let me. What if I just cast it next to it? Alright, let's see if the baby's still alive. I'm the reason games won't let you interact with kids. I'm doing science here! Science! It's an experiment. Findings are that apparently this kid is flame-proof. So if any of you out there have young children and you're worried about fire safety, don't worry. Young kids are fireproof. I don't think they turn flammable until they're like 6. Base +2. Just lying around. That? Now I expended all my flame strikes on just a meme, basically. I'm no longer the main character that baby is. I mean, that would be a fucking choice if someone made a module where, like, you have to play as a female human, but you get to pick your class, and you play as Yvette's baby. That would be a cool module. Salaminator, hop to it. Get to making that. I've always been loyal to High Lord Captain Kurth. Don't hurt us.
To you.
Don't worry. I'm not here to hurt. Besides, you don't have any valuables. Why would I hurt you? Time and effort. Yeah, that's why I'm foisting it off on you instead of doing it myself. So I'm really smart like that. There, Baram's quarter. You know what? Fuck you guys. You're getting battle-tided.
Die at my hand!
Oh, Archer, is it? Archer this.
Okay, dokie. It's done.
Oh, full strength. So that's the entrance. That's not the smart entrance, though.
Survive!
That's the hard entrance. I know where the smart entrance is, because I talked to the guy in the brothel. We're gonna go in the smart way, we just want to kill all these assholes first. Just, you know. There's ass, and that ass needs kicking. And who am I if not the one to kick the ass? Oh, that's the guard. We don't need to kill him. We don't need to kill this guy. Hello. It crashed again. Ah, that sucks. And I last saved before nuking the baby. Okay, so this time we won't nuke the baby.
Okay,
A
okay.
scared civilian. Sure. Honestly,
It's done.
with how old this game is, I'm surprised I haven't had more crashes. Hello. Stabogram. Twice today. So again, 2 crashes sucks, but, you know, could be much worse. Kill these again. Double tied again. And I'm going to divine power.
Halfling death!
Now I am a lean, mean killing machine.
Better than you have fallen before. You'll find your death here.
Here comes halfling death!
To victory! To victory!
Fear what? You will not! Okay, dokie. It's done.
Alright, gonna be a little neurotic about saving here. Because I'm coming up on where I want to wrap up, so there's just a few things I want to do. I basically want to walk down to the brothel and get inside the brothel, and then that's where we end for today. We have some talking to do, but that's gonna have to be next time.